is raining, guys. It's rained all night long. I have a grandchild's ball game, and where I'm at, the streets are flooded. So, Frugal Warriors, we are going to group errands today, even in the rain, and grab our specials so we don't make an extra trip into town. My first stop today is my favorite Hispanic grocery store. One of the reasons I love coming here is because of their produce section. They have such wonderful fruits and vegetables. Some of them I'm not even familiar with, but I love to look. And they have bulk beans. I've never seen this anywhere else where I live at. So just a lot of really unique items in this area. Large sweet carrots for 89 cents a pound, like I purchased when I was in Texas, and a pound of carrots is only 69 cents. Large tubs of lard, only $2.69. Their dried bean and rice section was larger than anywhere else you will find in the large city closest to where I live. And their dried split peas were only $1.17 a pound. This is one of my favorite aisles, the laundry detergent aisle. They have the gallon Hispanic laundry soap for only $6.79. They have all kinds of dried laundry soap that is very, very inexpensive. There are just so many inexpensive choices in this aisle. Their meat section is fresh and displayed, and even their large boneless chicken breasts were only $2.79 a pound, which is at the top of my price point, but it's still within my price point. Gallon milk was on sale for $2.99 a gallon, or 2 for $5, and their eggs were on sale for $1.99 a dozen. And if you wanted brown eggs, they were $2.29 a dozen for large. I thought that was pretty good. And then if you wanted to buy them in bulk, they had 5 dozen eggs that equaled out to about $1.79 a dozen. One of the best buys that I found was 2 pounds of cabbage for only 99 cents. Went to the Hispanic grocery store. I love walking through here, seeing all of their fruits and vegetables. They have some really good buys on things. They have bulk beans. They have a wonderful selection of so many items, and their prices are pretty good too. I picked up a caramel syrup. This was $2.39. This was less than it was at Walmart. Great value at Walmart, $2.64. I picked up 2 heads of cabbage. It was 2 pounds for 99 cents. I picked up a grapefruit for 99 cents. This was less than it was at Walmart. Walmart grapefruit, $1.28. I picked up 2 of their jumbo carrots. They were 89 cents a pound, which I didn't think was bad at all. And they had these organic, gluten-free Amy's cheese enchiladas that go in the freezer, and they were only $1.99. If you've ever priced these, they're very expensive. Again, something to keep in there for a quick meal when we don't feel like cooking or don't have time to cook. And I got a couple of dozen eggs for $1.99 each a dozen. Here is what I got at Walmart. They had bananas on sale for 39 cents a pound. Crazy price, so I got a bunch of those. I got a container of gluten-free crackers for my husband. I got a 5-pound bag of mandarins for $5.97. I got some of these Hispanic noodle chicken flavored soups. They're kind of like Lipton soup. They were 88 cents a package, which actually makes them less expensive than Lipton noodle soup. And I had $1 off if I bought 3 on the Ibotta app. I bought a couple of these little tuna packets for my husband for lunches. They were 88 cents. We've never tried the Great Value brand before or tried the ginger sesame, so we'll see how he likes those. I got a couple of packages of instant potatoes. I don't normally keep these, but I'm going to eat these with the soup. These are another thing that I can do in car camping if I just have hot water. I got a package of indigestion pills. We were completely out of those. And I also got some Campho-Phenique. Both of these were on Ibotta rebate offers. I got a pound of beef stew meat for $6.05. My price point is $5.99, so it was pretty close to that, and we were completely out of beef stew meat. I picked up a cauliflower crust pizza for my husband. It's always good to keep some things that you can make in a hurry if you don't feel well or if you just don't feel like cooking. And so this is something he hasn't had in a long time, so that will go in the freezer. I picked up a loaf of French bread, 81 cents on markdown. I'm going to use this with some deli turkey that I have frozen in the freezer. I got a package of baked Lay's to go with my sandwiches. These were also on Ibotta rebate. And I got a package of gluten-free tortillas for my husband. He can use these at breakfast. He can also use these when I have sandwiches. I stopped by Dillon's and they had gallon milk on sale this weekend for $1.99 a gallon. I got some Chobani liquid caramel zero sugar coffee creamer for $2.19 on markdown. I bought a couple of packages of cheese that were 2 for $5. And then I also bought 5 of these caramel rice cake packages. Now you're seeing a lot of convenience foods in some of these shops today. I am planning a car camping trip and I am planning to put some things in my car that I can eat along the way to save myself some money on my adventure. These rice cakes were also on the Ibotta app for 50 cents off of each one. And if I used 10 of the rebate offers this weekend, I got a bonus of $5 back. So that's what I was shooting for because there were some items on there I had been thinking about adding, and I was able to do that. And the final thing that I got at Dillon's on a blowout deal are 2 packages of Temptation cat treats. Fluff and Yogi like the yellow packages, and they were on sale for $1.99, $2 off each one. And we have a small jar. All we do is shake it and they come running from wherever they're at. But this is the cat treats that I like to keep in stock, and I only buy them when they're on sale so that I never have to pay full price. Next, I stopped by CVS Pharmacy and I picked up this liquid shower gel for men. Total cost was $1.19. That was including tax. I had 25% off of a regular priced item, and I got another 3% back on Ibotta, and that 3% counted toward my 10 purchases of rebates for Ibotta to get my $5 back. So as you can see, I got some different things than you normally see me bring in on a food haul. And like I said, a lot of those have to do with maybe not feeling like cooking or not having something ready to go. My back's been bothering me a lot lately, so I want to make sure that I have options here if I'm not able to make something. But I also want to get them at a good deal. And then I'm also starting to stock up a little bit and get some ideas in my head for snacks and things that I can take on a car trip. And those things will save me money in the long run rather than stopping somewhere, ordering out, or buying something to eat once all the food I've taken with me has run out. And since I'm going in my car, it will be harder to cook things. It will be harder to prepare things other than sandwiches or maybe adding some hot water to things while I am out and about. So that's what my thoughts were in picking up some of these items this week. Let me know how your shopping is going. I know things are expensive. We really have to use our strategies to find good deals and to find foods and things we can add to the pantry that will benefit us. I am trying to stay way below my budget still this year. I am still tracking my spending and I am still using things that I already have, but I'm also trying to prepare for some things that are coming up. And that's why I have a few convenience items mixed in there. And I still feel like it's important for us to have a few things like that. I don't live close to town, so running to get a pizza, running through a drive-through, those just aren't options for me. Plus, they're way more expensive, even if you do live near them. Now, this last week, I was able to pick up some breadsticks at Pizza Hut with a free 2-liter, and by ordering $7.99 on their app, I was eligible then for a free large pizza that I picked up. So that will give me 4 more meals plus the breadsticks plus the 2-liter, and that was all $8. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. Being retired gives us time to shop in some of the places we don't normally shop and catch those specials and maybe even catch some of those sales on the apps that we wouldn't normally notice because we're too busy. And I try to use my time wisely and I try to snatch those up if it makes sense, if it's already where I'm running errands and I can pick something like that up and it will benefit me, that's what I do. Let me know how your week has gone. Thanks for listening today. I appreciate you all being here, and I hope to see you in the next video.